Top 5 anime. Oh, okay. Top 5 anime. Top 5 anime. Top 5 anime. I can't put Dragon Ball Z in there. I'd say this. Dragon Ball Z used to be my #1 anime. But I took it out my list only because it's disrespectful to put Dragon Ball Z among other animes. Because Dragon Ball Z is the #1 thing that got me in the anime. And obviously nothing will ever compare to it. While I know Dragon Ball Z story-wise, it's not that great compared to other anime. It's not. I'm gonna be real with you. Dragon Ball Z is not a great anime. Dragon Ball Z is a good anime. It's not bad. It's a good anime. It's standard. It's cool. There's a lot of problems in Dragon Ball Z that I could bring up. Not a lot, but there's some problems in Dragon Ball Z that I could bring up. But I'm gonna love Dragon Ball Z because of the place it had in my life. Like without Dragon Ball Z, I probably wouldn't be doing this right now. My top 5 animes, if I had to rank them, #1, JoJo. JoJo's Bizarre. Oh wait, but Dragon Ball Z is God tier. Dragon Ball Z is God tier. But my #1 anime, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure with the characters, with the story, with the parts. I think JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a very unique anime, and it does a lot of things different compared to the standard anime. Now, does it have some similar anime tropes? Yes, I'm not gonna lie. But to me, what JoJo does, it excels in. Like, it doesn't really do anything bad. Now, with JoJo's Part 1, it's not a bad part. A lot of people give it flack because they say, oh, it's a bad part. I don't get why they say it's a bad part. The story wraps up in a good way. Well, I mean, the story wraps up in a way where it's not, like, intolerable. The story wraps up, it's like 8-9 episodes. Like, it's the quickest part in the whole series. It's like only 3 volumes. Part 1 is not a bad part. I just think people need to call it a dull part because in comparison to all the other JoJo parts, it's dull. I'm not gonna lie. JoJo is dull. I mean, JoJo Part 1 is dull. Part 2, I think has one of the most different shonen MCs. I think it has one of the most different shonen main characters because Joseph, the way he is as a character, he's not your conventional goody two shoes. He's a great character to me, honestly. It's not like he has depth or anything like that. He's like not super depth. Like he has charisma, and that's what's really going for Joseph. Part 3, the other thing I do love about JoJo's also as well. With JoJo's, each part has a different main character and it's a different story. Now, some of the stories do intertwine. It's not completely the same story. You get what I'm saying? It's not like a linear path. Like it's all its own story. Part 1, you're in England. Part 2, you're in New York going to Russia, things like that. Part 3, you're in Japan going to Egypt. Part 4, you're in Montreal, Japan, and you're only in that city, which I think is great. It kind of gives you like a slice of life type feeling. Pretty dope. Part 5, it's an adventure in Italy on a search of something, which I think is pretty dope. Part 5 has some great action. JoJo has great action scenes too. JoJo has great action. It has great battles. To me, the battles are well thought out. But JoJo is my #1 anime. Sorry, I went on a tangent, but JoJo is my #1 anime. Second anime. Okay, my favorite though. My favorite. Like I'm not saying these are the best. My favorite. I want to put Naruto up there. I want to put Naruto as a series, but right now, as I'm reading One Piece, I don't want to put I'm reading One Piece, so I can't consider it in the anime category, but as anime series, I guess, or whatever you really want to call these type of series, anime manga series, I probably got to put One Piece in there. I don't know. I've been, ever since I've been reading it, and I've been going on, I've been loving One Piece the whole way. Like, I've been loving One Piece the whole ride. I've been wanting to read, I read some of it every single day. Like, I can't stop reading One Piece. Like, I'm in love with One Piece. I really want to put it at #2. But I grew up with Naruto, and I grew up with most of Naruto. Naruto was that one anime where when I dropped all my other animes, I kept watching Naruto. You get what I'm saying? Like, I kept watching Naruto. I remember when it used to come, like, on Naruto.com or whatever, and the sub would come out. I'd be there watching it. This is when I dropped all my other animes. Like, this is when it's that period where I wasn't watching anime no more. So Naruto as a series, I love it because it has a special place in my heart. And this is why I hate putting it on the list, because there's sentimental reasons of me liking this anime more than me thinking that it's a great anime. Naruto has some pretty good storylines. It has some pretty good characters as well. I just feel like it went the Goku and Vegeta route towards the end when, obviously, spoiler alert, Sasuke and Naruto are like the strongest characters in the series. I feel like it goes to Goku Vegeta route. It goes that really cheap route that I kind of hate that Shonen is doing. But Naruto might have to be number 2, but I don't know. But I did used to watch One Piece. One Piece, you can ask my cousin when I was growing up. I was heavily into One Piece up to the Alabasta arc because that's how far 4Kids dubbed it. I used to have all the video games. I used to watch every new episode on 4Kids. I remember when it went to Cartoon Network. I am a One Piece fan. I fell off on One Piece, then obviously it gained like 900 some chapters later on. But I love One Piece. I always love One Piece. I always love One Piece. Oh wait, I'm tripping. My number 2 might be. Wait, no, my number 2 might be Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho is one of my favorites as well. It's either Naruto or Yu Yu. But see, now I'm loving One Piece so much, all I think about is One Piece. And if all I think about is that, I gotta put it up there. One Piece might be number 2. I don't watch the anime. I only watched up to the Alabasta arc when it came out, when the 4Kids. One Piece gotta be number 2. Number 3 has to be Naruto or Yu Yu. It's Naruto or Yu Yu. They're interchangeable. 3 or 4. Because Yu Yu has a bad, well not bad, but Yu Yu's 4th season falls off so bad. Yu Yu peaks at season 2. Season 3, season 4. Then the 5th one, Parasite. Parasite was such a great, contained, short story. I think it was great. The character models were great. Miki is great. Shinichi is great. The story around him is great. I think everything is phenomenal within the anime. I haven't read that manga, but I do plan to read the manga. So, there it is. My top 5. Number 1, JoJo. Number 2, One Piece. Number 3 and 4, either Yu Yu or Naruto, the whole series. Number 5, Parasite. The maximum. But let's read this first thing of Chainsaw Man, because I went on a huge tangent. A huge one. A huge tangent.